everyone, welcome to macsartplace. I had this idea to take old Christmas cards that I've had, and to me they're very boring. And so I had this idea. I've never tried to dip, but I had this idea to put like Christmas colors down on my board here and dip old cards into it to kind of make a nice Christmas card to give away. So I tried one, which is over there, and I think it turned out pretty neat, and I'll show it to you. And I'll dip this other one. I used Montmart sap green, my gold mica powder, Montmart deep red or bright red, and they're all mixed with Floetrol, and I put my silicone oil in it. So I really like what the silicone oil is doing. And I'll pick up this card and I'll show it to you. This is what I got from my first try. Now I could add more on the bare spots, but I kind of like the bare spots. And you could even tilt it if you want to. So this is the second time on this same thing, and I'll see what I get. So that's even a little bit different. And I can take, there's a little bit of a bare spot there, so we're just going to tap that in like that and maybe put a little bit of gold on it. And tap that gold in, because that's kind of like Christmassy. Bring it down like that, and then I take my torch I really like the oil that I'm using. It's linseed oil. I don't know what oil I mentioned in the beginning of this video, but it's linseed oil that I'm using, and I really like the results that I'm getting from it. I see that I have to add more paint to my dip over here, but I'm going to add a little more gold to kind of even these sides out over here. So I think I need a little bit more white, and I'm just using the house paint white. I had sticks. I laid the card down first, and I put popsicle sticks along the outside edges so I knew how big to make this. Of course, that was a little bit too much to pour, but we can fix that by adding some more green. I do have two different color greens, so we'll add a little bit of this other one. And we have the red, kind of like decorations, and of course the gold, and I did put the gold on top. So we'll see how these come out. Alright, this next one. The nice thing about cards is you can open them up and you can hold the back piece so that you have something to hold on to. And I'll try to pull this one off differently. Well, that's pretty nice. I like that one as well. I think it needs some little white over there. And a little white over here. And I'll take my this linseed oil is fantastic. So there we have card making. I'm going to go forward and do the rest of my pile here. As you can see, they're all the same. Hopefully they'll dry soon and I can show you the dried result. Thanks for watching. Hi again. So here is the end result of my Christmas card experiment. So it's nice because they have their envelopes, and I'm going to take one of my nice pens, maybe silver or gold, and write Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas on there. Here is another one. And that one's a little bit different. And this one here. And this one's a little neat. And I did spray them with I sprayed them with this Minwax fast drying polyurethane to give it a shine. And I did find that before they were totally dry, I needed to pick them up and open them up because they were kind of sticking together on the bottom. So that's what I did. I stood them, when they were almost dry, I stood them up this way and let them totally dry. And then I sprayed them all with the polyacrylic. I think it's a neat idea. These cards I've had, geez, maybe 10 years or so, and I've never used them. They were all the same, and they were quite boring. So now I have a little piece of artwork to send to my family and friends, and I don't know if you saw that one. And I have the envelopes to match. In my next video, I'm going to bite the bullet and try this bloom thing that everybody is talking about and doing. I don't know whether to try one first, and I think it's Tammy Anderson who has come up with the different things that you can mix up with Floetrol and the little jar or something. Anyway, what I did is I went out and I bought some Clark and Kensington paint and primer, semi-gloss, ultra white for the bottom. There was one item I was missing, and it was the gloss from the primary elements. So I've mixed up my own pouring medium here with 4 ounces of Sargent's and 2 ounces of the polyacrylic. And my colors I just watched her video again, and I think my colors are a little too thin. And I'm trying to work with primary elements, and this is the Majestic Blue, and I have some dioxazine purple, and it wasn't purple enough for me, so I added some blue to it and a little bit of red, and that's how I got this purple here. And then the gold, this was the blue I added to it. The gold is the Deco Art Dazzling Metallics Gold. And for the cell maker, I have 2 ounces of Floetrol, a half a tablespoon of Amsterdam Titanium White. I have to check and make sure that they each have the same consistency. I know this is very thick, so I think my paint's very thin. So I'm going to check that first, and then I'll give it a try on one of my little 8x10 canvases that I've gotten from the Dollar Tree, and see what happens. So I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed my Christmas cards. I think it's a neat idea. I know you always get cards in the mail, people asking for donations, and they give you cards. So I think it's a neat way to spruce up your cards and make it a little more personal. So let me know what you think, guys. Happy painting. Please share with your friends and subscribe. And I'll put the information underneath the video. Thank you so much for watching.